Test. Yep, that looks good. Hey BG, hey chat, anybody who's watching. I'm gonna just check the sound for a second. Sorry, it's gonna might get a little echoey. Looks like I got sound going. Hey Geodude, thanks for popping in. I currently definitely don't need another mod right there. It's all right, Geodude. He's BG. It's okay to be excited about things. I appreciate you popping in and trying to help out. Can you hear me okay? Just I can't tell if the sound's up. Let's see. Hang on a second here. Hey, Mateo. Okay, good. You can hear me good. All right. Sound is not working through my chat phone to my car, but that's fine. So, Geodude, I appreciate your asking, and there's no harm in my opinion. I've always lived by that thought. There's really no harm in asking, but I am currently not looking for anything, anybody right now. Can I please do the bug again? If I get any, I will definitely invite you. Right now, I don't have any. You don't want to hear the story, but I made a mistake and ended up not getting a shiny. This is what I got to get to level 80. I was getting tired and made a bad throw. So it didn't work out as the way I planned it. It's all right. Still, at least it's a Pokemon that I like a lot. It wasn't something that I was unhappy about, put it that way. So, yep, I've got to level 80 today. Nice thing is to me about it is that I got another 100 bag space, and I was really tight for space, so this makes up for it. So Mr. Asian Pikachu is a personal friend of mine, and he got to level 80 about 2 weeks ago, if I remember correctly, somewhere around there. But I was taking my time and made it over there. Hang on one second. Is this where I want to turn? No, next street. Yep, Mr. Asian Pikachu. I did a trade with Flipside, you know Flipside, and I got my second this week traded Shalando. So I still haven't come up with a name for it yet. One suggestion from BG is Little Tyke. It's still in the running, but I'm still working on some. Want to see some other suggestions there. Yeah, it's a good one. So there's a search that a lot of people don't know about. It's called Eggs Only, and it helps if I can spell it correctly. And these are all the Pokemon you can get with them. But what I want to do is I'm working on the Shiny Lucky decks with these. Shiny and Lucky. So here's what I have so far of the babies that are all shiny. No, I'm not saying, I understand you don't expect me to. I do like the name. I'm trying to see if there's improvements to it. And so I appreciate the suggestion. I'm definitely not against it. But this is my Shundo. I need to come up with better names for all my Shundos. Most of them are Shundo number something. So, BG, you're asking a question about Kecleons. One day we can jump in the Discord in a private chat, and I've got a bunch of secrets that I can show you. You know, some ways to help make it easier for you to do that. You only have one Shalendo in 9 years. I gave Flipside a shiny Xerneas. His was not a hundo. You know the only thing he likes is hundos. I mean, he's got 890,000 catches. So Wow, a wild Absol. I thought that was something else. So, yep, I got today. So this week, earlier this week, I got Shun, Shundo. So I got this one earlier this week in a trade, and then a couple of years ago. Well, this was a bottle capped one, and that was from Mr. Asian Pikachu knows the Straw Hat Cat, and then a while ago, this was a friend of my daughter's. He and I did a trade. I gave him a shiny Terrakion, and we both got Shundos out of it. So this was traded in December 2023. So now, just so everybody knows, I started playing in 2016, and if you look at the date, my first Shundo was from 2022. It took me 6 years to get my first Shundo. Now, I wasn't as hardcore player for many years, and I did take about a year off around the time of the pandemic. I wasn't as hardcore as I am now. I was mostly free to play. You spend a few $100s a year, maybe like $100 or $200, but that's about what I probably spend in a month nowadays. So, yep, thanks, Mateo. Hope you've been well. Haven't heard from you in a while. My bag is full. What is it doing full? I don't want these anyway. Yeah, your silver cap, Deoxy. I mean, that's you've been playing for what, 6 months, BG? Oh, very good question. So how do you evolve? So your question is why does that Malamar name look weird? So here's a question for you. How do you evolve an Inkay? Answer that question, and that'll answer this question. If you think about how you evolve an Inkay, you evolve it upside down. So the name had to go upside down. And I purposely did 4-star not upside down to really mess with your head. But if you turn your phone upside down, you'll see that says Malamar. I should probably take off the 4-star now that I have it tagged. I didn't have tags in it before. Oh, no, I don't want to mess that up. So there's some websites if you go to that you can search for. It's called Upside Down Text, and you can name things upside down. Another one, it's, let's see, where is it? It says Ima. Where is that one? Now it says Ima, but it's upside down. I know I had another one that was named that. So, and the funny part is that you can name Pokemon upside down with any which way you want. And sometimes it's curses, people name them curses and stuff like that. So I'm looking for creative names for my Shundos, and so that's so my latest one. The latest one that I caught today was it got traded today, was this Mantike. But if you notice that this is a friend of mine named this one, What's Up Doc? And then the same friends named this Itsy Bitsy. So if anybody comes up with some creative names for any of these, this is my first golden bottle cap one. I love my shiny shaman, these are very useful. And I should start best friending some of these. I'll probably start working on them now. So if anyone has some creative names, happy to take suggestions. So far, you know what? Oh, I'm going to call this little tyke for now. If I come up with a better one, that'll work. But it's a good start. Little tyke. That was Mateo. That was a BG suggestion. I like the teeny shade more with the Skyform. Yeah, Skyform is definitely a lot more useful. I have my other Shaman still in the original form. My other Shaman wasn't as good, plus it wasn't shiny. S-H-A-Y. So I still have it like this. This was not a very good one, but of course if I'm bottle capping something, that's what I was going to bottle cap. My Jirachi was probably my best one, this one here. 13, 13, 13, so not terrible, not great. That's my most recent one. Here's my original one. All right. Let's make some bag space so I can start claiming research. Lots of stuff in here to do. It's midnight for me in 8 minutes, and so I'm going to go claim some stuff. My only good research mythical is Keldeo. Wow, you got the fact that you got a good one is very lucky. I got way too many of these. Makes most people crazy that I keep so few of these. I keep usually 25. I'm going to go crazy and keep 30 of them. All right, so let's spin these. Do some shiny checking. How is it still full? What's going on here? Why are we so full? What is filling up my bag? Let's drop these on something. 13, 15, 15. That's dang good. So I use Candy KM20 when I want to search for Pokemon that have that are legendaries, mythicals, and Ultra Beasts. And let's see, 4-star. Helps if I don't put a space there. Let's see, I got 450 on that. Here's another search that I use, and count candy, and I say 300 to 449. I meant to do 449, 449. And see, these are things that I can put some more stuff on. All of these have that amount. Let's make this 400. Yep, I do have one Hundo Deoxy. Let's make this one up. Let's get this one to 400. Yeah, these are my all of my legendary Hundos. I need that amount of candy. I think we dropped enough there, so let's get rid of that. So I have, let's go back and search here. So I have 30 legendary mythicals and Ultra Beasts that are 4-star. Do I not have one in here? Yeah, this should be in one of these Hundo families. Why don't, yeah, it's in there. I didn't name it as such. Come on. Fingers work now. Hundo family. It's crazy. I've got 2 of some and none of others. Let's fix this name. Get this out of here. Tag this correctly. You have 3 Hundo legendaries. Well, Mateo, I mean, I know you haven't caught as much as I have, so that's part of it. I mean, you catch a lot. So I've caught almost 185,000 Pokemon. I need just a few more to get there. And my checks are a lot more than that. One disappointing Dialga? Why is Dialga disappointing? That's an awesome Pokemon to have as a Hundo. One Shadow Latios, that's pretty something, but it's really good. And your Shundo Deoxy, yes, those are all pretty awesome ones. And what's nice about it is that 2 of them are not able to be traded. Mateo says I got 0 legendary hundos, but I like my Dynamax Hundo Blissey. That's pretty good. Blissies are very useful, PvP. You know what? Let's take a second. How many are in here? How long have they been in here? Wow, 3 days? They're going to be happy to get kicked out. Hopefully they don't mind me getting kicked out now. I like to take over gyms sometimes. These people are going to be happy. Hopefully they want their Pokemon out today, not tomorrow. Oh, I got to open up some gifts right after this. Give me 1 second, guys. I just realized I'm going to open up some gifts. Wasn't paying attention to the time. I need a lot more space there. Hang on a second, BG. I can look at you once I start opening up gifts. Let's go. Come on. I got 2 shinies and the hundo of Origin Dialga back to back. And then you get Roar, and that's right. You're disappointed because you get Roar of Time. Do you have anything with Roar of Time? BG3 gift. Let's get a whole bunch of luckies. That's my goal right now. Still don't have Roar of Time. Well, you know what? If we ever meet up, I will be happy to give you Roar of Time. I've got more than enough ones with Roar of Time. This isn't the greatest spot, I can tell. Let me see if I just move a little bit, if I can get a little bit better coverage, because this is going super slow. Sometimes just moving a little bit, and that little bit seems to make a difference. Kyle the cat, we're not lucky. Come on, our Boros. Nope, not lucky. Come on, let's see if we can get lucky here with anybody. Should have pinned that one. Much faster. All right. So now we're going to go to, you know what, let's take this off for a second. Let's take my top few friends. I just did the weekly challenge with them. Hey Elijah, thanks for popping in. Playing it very casual right now, just waiting for it to hit midnight, which it just did. And then I can start spinning stops. I don't want to catch you right now. You're going to go in the stack. Check the daily spawn. Let's see, what day is this? So I'm going to teach you guys something. If you scroll down here, you can see what day it is. So as you see that I still have, it's day 3 it looks like, of the daily catch, and the daily spin is day 7. So let me drop something in here now. I like to leave traded Pokemon because those are Pokemon that I don't need. Oh, wait, there you go. This one is one I wrote upside down called I'm a Bee. Let's reverse sort it. Let's get something creative. Something from down here. I'll throw in my shiny Dundoza. I gotta start feeding berries. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice shiny. I actually had to get it traded to me for the first one that I got. No, unless we want to try to make it to go lucky, Jan. I got that traded recently. Forgot which one it was. But yeah, if you want to take my name off of that one, please do. I can already tell my phone's overheating. So let's see if I can balance this out. I don't think I can get it cool enough in here to cool off the phone and keep me comfortable. So let's try that though. Let's see if I bring the temperature down a little bit. We're going to try that. So Galaxy's name in IRL is Jan. Doesn't spell it like YWN, but that's how you say it. All right, fine. I'll ready up with you guys. I still need a shiny one of these. Jan, did you do both of your trades yet today? I saw you got one good lucky. Did you do both of them yet? I think Dark went to sleep. He about an hour ago he messaged me and he said he's going to bed early. You just got a shiny Genesect, Elijah. That's awesome. It's, what's great about a shiny Genesect is that you can't trade them. So the only way to get them is the way you got it. That is really awesome. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. So, didn't get it yet. Now I can do excellent throws. Jan, maybe it's something I can help out after the stream. Who sent that to me? Was it Felipe? I have a feeling that one day what they're going to do with mythicals is that they're going to have like either a special, like where you can trade one mythical, like you buy a special trinket to be able to trade it or something like that. I don't know, just a thought that I have. All right, let's check this research. Don't need that. Yeah, it's going to be one of those you can trade one mythical. You broke your phone, you had a shiny, 1-star Mewtwo, and other shinies. When you broke your phone, how did that affect that? Why does breaking your phone change that? Because you can always log into that account with another phone. Okay. Where else should I go? Oh, let's check here. Oh, that's right. There's a new task today. Should be getting a new one. I don't know when. We probably get it at 10 a.m. I have 9 hours left to claim all these. What the heck? Might as well just claim them all right now. I got 6 to catch. Your bug and has Deoxys ever had a background? Oh, you don't remember your password? Yeah, that's a problem. I don't think so. Deoxys and background. Nope. Jan, so Galaxy Gaming was not into backgrounds until I got him into backgrounds, and now he's more obsessed than I am about backgrounds. recent. Oh, I still have a bug evolve, so good. I'll catch the rest of the stuff here. Snom takes 400 candy to evolve, so I like to make sure I get as much candy out of it as I can. What else do we have to catch in here? You're not shiny. There's a website called Serbii, SERBII.net, and it has a list of all the backgrounds on there. Yeah, getting all the backgrounds is a lot of work. I have like 130 of them, and I'm probably still missing about 50 of them or something like that. It's a teeny deer. I have a Canadian weird ear. I caught one at the airport in Vancouver with Raj on our way back from Canada, from City Safari. All right, let's see if you're any good. 2210, I don't think that's a good number there. You're DNC because it's an XXS. Man, I've never heard of that. Never heard of an XXS DNC. Now, there are some people that like Pokemon that are caught, mythicals that are caught with red balls. So as a way to have Pokemon to trade with them, some people just absolutely love them using red balls because of mainline gamers like that. I am not like that, but I'm doing this for other people. So it's going to take me a little while to catch it. I may not go the full amount here. Yes, right now I need all of the both sizes anchors. So yes, please, Jan. Isn't it very late for you? You're an hour ahead of me right now. You're not sleeping at all? Thank you. Thanks, BG. That's fine, Mateo. I understand that when you're busy, life comes in there. I'm not kicking you off the friends list. If you disappeared for a few months, it'd be another story. But so far, you're very far from getting kicked off the friends list. So don't worry about it. I understand things get busy. I know school is kicked in for a lot of people, plus holidays and stuff. It's crazy. I caught it on a regular throw. Wasn't an excellent throw. Red ball. That's awesome. XXS. So Mateo just sent me his XXS Deancey, a picture of it. Not Mateo, sorry, BG did. And so just as a comparison, his height for his Deancey, the height for his is 0.35. Mine is 0.57 meters. So his is a lot bigger, a lot smaller. Yeah, I would definitely show that one off. So you got a little teeny thing. No problem, Mateo. Hey, MMK. Or I guess I should call you MK. Hey, MK. Thanks for popping in. Somebody took over your account, BG, and was showing off some of your Pokemon. All right, collecting all that stuff definitely filled up my bag here. I got way too many of these. How many max particles do I have now? 4,200. Man, I wish there was something I could use these for recently. Oh man, you're funny. What the heck? Your doodles filled up my bag here. like that one is going to help. Yeah, right. Okay. Too many of balls, I'm sure of that. Yeah, I don't need this many. And we're going to drop another 300 out of here. I wish you could type in a number here. This is so annoying. There's so many times that it's like, I just don't do this because I got to just hold this down for hours and hours, it feels like. I know it's not, just the way that I feel about it. I don't have the patience for it. See, look at that. I barely have any there. All right, let me see. Do I have time on this one? Nope. Let's invite some people. Pokey Overlord. Lots of people are joining up to this one. People in chat want to join up in any raids. I see that there's a lot of people watching. First request I have is if everyone could just double tap on the phone and give me a like. I'd really appreciate that. It really helps the channel grow and helps people find my videos and find my channel, and helps us spread the word about having fun with Pokemon. And also, if you want to go in any raids, then just come into chat, say hello. Treat me like you would any other strangers, saying some nice things. All right, lobby's full. So feel free to jump in and say hello. And I'm going to want to know things like your in-game name and if you have a remote raid pass. Hey, Sensei, thanks for popping in. So I do add people for raids. I'm probably going to run out of remote passes very soon. I'm already on my second raid of the day, and it's 13 minutes into my day. So it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, where am I at? Hang on a second, chat. I'm just throwing in something in the GPS. All right, and I'm back to the chat. No shinies. None today so far. It's like I said, it's, hey Reyes, it's all of 14 minutes into my day. Let's see if it happens here. I don't think Sage is going on tonight. Powerful Sensei, I know you spend some time in Sage's channel. Is he planning on streaming tonight? It was his birthday today. Oops, didn't mean to go so fast. Why can't you shine for me anytime soon? Come on. This is getting annoying. You know you're going to one of these times. You're just trying to use up all my remote passes today. I'm going to make some time after work and do some of this stuff. All right. Let's see what I have in my box here. Any good boxes? Nope, nope, nope. I can tell by that. Not good. Yeah, I don't think he was going to stream because of his birthday. All right, did I check these two already? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's get going. I'm going to do some raids on Saturday. Oh, I hope you do. So, do you have any fusion energy? Let's start catching some stuff that I need. Do you have any fusion energy at all? Because if you do, you're going to want to be careful and make sure you get to 1,000. You have 0 fusion energy. So you want to make sure you do have enough energy to do around 10 of one of the Kyrums. because it averages out to about 100 energy per Kyurem. And based upon that, that means you're going to need to do about 10 of them to be able to do it. You don't want to go over 10, so that's one thing to be careful of. So you want to make sure you end up with the amount of energy that you need, and not more than that, because there's no point unless you're trying to get more Kyurems. But there's no reason to go over the amount of energy that you need. What's that? What's that? You have 25 Kyurem energy or 25 Kyurem candy? Let's use better balls here. You have no energy. So here's a situation. I'll just show you guys something you don't want to end up with, which I did a little too much of one of these. So you see that I've got 5,000 white energy and I've got 5,170 black. And the reason why that's not a good position to be in is because I did 2 more raids than I needed to. And so now I've got to get enough black to make it so that I have 6,000 energy. So you want to focus heavily when you're doing these and making sure you get the right kind of energy. I'm actually going to pull over and let the car behind me pass. There's a car behind me, and I know I'm going to be going too slow for them. I want to catch it all. I have 1,000 more black than white. It's okay to have more as long as you've got multiples of 1,000. So you want to end up with 1,000 of one, 1,000 of the other. 2,000, 3,000, it doesn't matter, just as long as you have 1,000. And like if you look at the way that I have it, I've got too much black, and there's no point. It doesn't help you. You need exactly 1,000 energy. So having 1,100 energy, that 100 was a wasted raid. I need to get gas. So take care, BG. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. I'm not getting gas at this gas station. Have a good night. I love that bounce back. Thank you for the shiny luck. You just want the shinies. I want you to get in my Pokeball. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not going to waste time. We're just going right for the big guns here. Hey, Beats. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're having a good day. For me, it's just after midnight. There are no raids in my area, but I'm just out here doing some shiny hunting. Unfortunately, let's see, is that parking lot still open? Yeah, the lights are on there. I'm going to go to that parking lot. Bet you they'll drive, as soon as I drive up, they'll shut down. Why are you getting not caught? Get caught. Get caught. Don't like you not caught. You need to get caught. All right, Sensei, are you on my friends list? I'm happy to add you. Oh, please be shiny. Nope, not a shiny, but still a ditto. Nice. I love catching dittos. Not a good ditto, but still it's a ditto. What are you screaming at? What are you yelling at? What are you saying? You have a gift for me? Is that what it is? Yep, I love dittos. Shiny ditto is one of my favorite shinies. I got I see. I just got, what's his name? Let's go. We got Pokemon to catch, and you're slowing us down here. These cannot be shiny except for special events. Get caught, Smeargle. What's that? Oh, I want to go in this parking lot over here. Let's put the car in mode that it's not going to use as much power. Hang on a second, folks. Ditto, yes, it was a very nice little ditto. I'm really out here looking for the Pokemon that can be shiny. What Pokemon would you like on Pogo? What does that mean? What Pokemon would I like? Is there a Pokemon that I'm looking for? Is there a Pokemon that's not in the game that I would like? I mean, Cloth Shiny was pretty dang cool. I wish that they had that one out already. I catch all of these because there's XXL, there's a metal that I'm working on. Also, they need lots and lots and lots of candy to evolve. And I do have a lot, but you can never have enough. All right. Why haven't you shown for me? Like a Pokemon that's not in the game. I mean, like, if I really, to me, it would be some shinies that are not in the game. Now, I mean, one that's kind of annoying are the 3 over in Sinnoh that we can't get. I would love to get, was a Manphione. There's 3 of them. I forgot what they all are. But these 3 I would love to be able to get just because we can't finish it up. So those are the ones that I really would like. Yep. So anything that doesn't, you know, the ones that we can't fix the decks up with. Did I catch you? Or are you just standing there because I didn't fast catch? Because I fast cat you? Fine. I will make you disappear off the map. You know what? I'm going to leave you there. You look funny standing right there. Let's go this way. How many Pokemon are not in this game? There's 10. There's 1,025, I think, total, and we have 936. I think there's one I haven't evolved. I've got 935, and I think there's one that I haven't evolved yet. I could be wrong. I think it's a Galar one. It's either 935 or 936. No, I guess I've evolved those. That was probably a Paldea one. But if you go to the bottom here, you can see that there's 1,025. And it's either 935 or 936 is the complete number that we currently have. Thought for some reason there was one I haven't evolved yet. All right, let's do some catching. Probably should evolve a water type. I'm going to go to Rend. Let's do some rending. Spin. What do we have here? Who are you? Kiki. Hang on a second. Let's go check your first Pokemon. Let's go check what it can be. So Leak Duck has a nice little thing in here. If you go under Rocket Lineup, and you find the one you're looking for. Where's the ghost? There's Rock. Here we go. Yeah, I guess you can be shiny. Why not? Let's see what it is. that took him out. And that was my 98 Blacephalon. Wow. I'll switch up to him. Oh, that was dumb. I almost had it done without doing that. Why did I do that? No problem, Ashton. I never expected that. Wait, Pogo, what's your favorite Pokemon? So, my favorite one is Gengar, followed by a very close second with Toxtricity. Yep, Ashton knows it well. Ashton has spent many hours and I just chatting away and stuff like that. I got, Ashton, I got another Shundo today. I don't compare to your 2,000 Shundos or whatever ridiculous number you have, but I still got another Shundo today. There's a guy by me, his name's Flipside. He's got 890,000 catches. And we went lucky a few weeks ago. And let's see, Mantic. Let's just do it by shiny. It's going to be my, there we go. So he and I traded, and I got this Shundo out of it. So I want to see him as a buddy. That's one I have never seen as a buddy. Let's see him play around as a buddy. I've never seen him on a map. I one day want to make a video of all of the buddies, how they look when they follow you around. I like the ones that roll around and stuff like that. So in this week alone, I've had 2 Shalundos. You got the shiny recently after many years. Yeah, it was. I already had it registered, so I know that wasn't it. But that was a good one. All right. What else in here? I gotta check the rat. I gotta check the carp. Nope, checking the rat before I transfer it. Let's check the rat. I'm looking for 2.41 or smaller for the rat. I'm looking for the Magikarp to be 13.13 or higher. So these 2 can go since they are not. There's a medal that I'm trying to complete. Ashton, you haven't completed that medal, have you? The Teeny Rattata or the XXL, the large Magikarps? Large. If my fingers can type. Come on, fingers. Dinner done. It is 12:30 a.m. for me. I had a dinner not too long ago. Lots of vegetables. Okay, it is getting too cold to play on my phone now. So we're going to have to switch up the air conditioning. Let's put this up a little bit there. Now let's bring the fan down. No, fan's at the minimum. You finished the Magikarp one. If you want me to save you some teeny rats, I got a ton of them. I can trade you. Ton meaning 22, but still something. 21 of them. I want a spatial random catch. So he floats around. Yeah, so this is the medal that I'm working on, that I'm talking about. We got large Magikarps. And where's the teeny Rattats? So those are the two that I'm working on. Oh, I forgot to turn on rend. I keep saying I'm going to, and I still haven't done it. Hey, Dexter, how's it going? Magikarps in the wild, yeah. And I'm in the middle of, right now I'm in the middle of a shopping center parking lot, so I don't understand why there's even any rats around here, but, I mean, any carps around here, but hey, there are a bunch. Let's see. I'll be fast catching a few things, except for these. I'm gonna berry pineapple and fast catch them. Yo, Javi, what's going on? Nope, no luck, none yet. I'm just going around the parking lots right now, and really went out to go get some more research for them, and since it's after midnight, so that's my current plan. I've had a traded shiny to me of this. Why not, Javi? If I'm going to be out doing Pokemon, just limits me a little bit. Any shiny magic? Not for the anchors. No shiny anchors yet. Like I need another Fletchling, but what the heck? It's free candy, free dust. And for those who are wondering, I am doing one-handed fast catching. So I've got one hand on the steering wheel and one hand doing the two-finger fast catch. And my car is partially electric. Hey Dylan, what's going on? Hey Mohanish, thanks for popping in. Any luck today with shinies for anybody here? I've not gotten the shiny boat anchor yet. Still working on it. It is a good Pokemon, one that I do like. If everyone could double tap and like the stream, appreciate it. If for some reason when you double tap it doesn't respond correctly, what you can always do is you can you can always swipe to another video and then swipe back to this one, or you can tap on the Pokeball with my picture with a little Pokeball light bulb. Because this is Pogo Tips with just the tips. No shiny yet. Take a little break till Fusion Raid Day. Yeah, I understand that. The problem is that you have one more day after Fusion Raid Day. You've got till Sunday, and that's it. No shiny yet. Okay, that part of the parking lot is dark, but I don't care. Half the parking lot's lit. I'm just going to drive to the unlit portion. Lots of level 1 Magikarps tonight. Very odd. An Aerodactyl. You give me lots of dust. Get caught. Dedenne, you are naked. You're missing your costume. You have looked much better in a costume. Don't really need to catch this one, but what the heck, free dust. Mac chop, why not? I probably should be running some incense. No, let's do this. Let's just run regular incense. If you guys don't mind giving me a little like, I see there's 18 people in here watching. Happy to have you guys all come in. I do add people. I'm not having any raids right now because it is 12:37 in the morning for me. It's very late. But if you want to get added to do some remote raids, I sometimes get invites to them. I got lots of friends. Let's see if anyone's at a raid right now. Not right now, but happy to add people in. Come on, slowing me down here. All right, we're gonna start moving on, and we're gonna check some things as we go. Would you stop playing Pogo for any reason, Termo? Yeah, I have. There are actually times that I've taken some breaks from the game. Not too long ago, just one time I was sick for a while, and there was a couple days I was like, all right, I missed some of my dailies and stuff like that. The spins and things, I was like, forget it. I needed to take a break. Nice, an Indeedee. Why couldn't you be shiny but still an Indeedee? What is this? A wild spider. A wild tarantula. Hey, Mateo. So it's I like playing, and someone recently said to me, why are you streaming? I said, you know what? I'm playing already. Why not hang out with some people while I'm doing this type of thing? Instead of talking to myself and seeming like a crazy person, I just talk to some imaginary people that are probably robots putting in chat messages, and most of them are. So might be one of those to get the shiny. I might be one of those to get a shiny Keldeo ASAP. Yeah, I mean, the legitimate way to do it's going to take another 21 days. I'm sure there's some way that some people game the system. I don't support doing that. But if that's something the way you want to play, everyone plays the game they want to play. Not for me, though. Thank you. All right. How full am I? What? I got a hundo. One of those was a hundo. Wow. Not a bad way to start the day. 2 larges. You're going to go in the trash compactor, and I'm going to hold on to you. You're not my largest, but you might be the largest that I have. And let's sort by number. I'm on page 4, and it's actually so slow. Ashton's a big fan. Yes, he's a fan. He's a literal fan. You just take him and stand near him, and he'll cool off. A fan. Because Ashton's so cool, he's a fan. All right, any of the big guys here? I'm looking for 13.13 or larger. Those are the large Magikarps. Nope, nope, nope. All right, what else? I'm going to save you. Let's work our way up. I'm not trashing any of you guys. You all can go. You're not going to go. I don't think I need that one. But just in case. Everything else can go fly a kite. What are you? I don't like you. You're a pile of slime. You can go away. I keep wanting to tap on my buddy. I like when you tap on your buddy and he looks at you and he's like, what? What are you doing? Why are you keeping the non-shiny? Because I'm trading them. Until I get enough XLs, I'm saving them to trade. So I do that with a lot of things. 22 XLs. I can do lots of distance trading to get the XLs. I've already spent $1 per raid, or what is it, 51 cents American for each raid. So since I've spent the money, might as well do something else with it. I don't have a hundo to max, but you know what? I'm allowed to be optimistic. I'm allowed to think that I'm going to get the hundo. I mean, I don't have to just also keep it just for the hundos. So we're allowed to pretend that we get good stuff. We all can't be Ashton with, what is it, 73 shundos, if I remember correctly? Something crazy like that you have, mister. I don't care what that is, but I'll keep it until I get to this park. So I've got a few more left. You're only allowed to think you get a shiny. You know what? That's what this whole game is. This whole game is a big gamble. We don't know what we're going to get. We just all think we're going to get something good. Do I have... nope, I knew it. I knew I wasn't using my free incubator. Paid for that dang thing. Might as well use it. All right. Let's see if we can catch enough before I get into the park here to check these stops. Listen, when I pay for Pokemon, as in these raids, these remote raids, and I'm doing actually a remote raid, if under the best case scenario is $1.13. You can watch one of my old videos. We talked about that in one of our old videos. All right, we're gonna check these. What's this? What's this? What's this? The whole reason people play this game is to fantasize that they're actually gonna get some shinies. There's no other reason that people would be playing this game, because everyone thinks that they're going to get a shiny. You know what? The odds of getting shinies, most of the Pokemon in the wild, 1 in 512s. It means you got to tap 100. If you got to tap 512 Pokemon to maybe, to not guarantee it, but to maybe get a shiny. They should give infinity. You know, one day they're probably going to do that, and they're going to charge double, Ashton. Thanks for giving them the idea. I'm going to blame it on you when they do that also. You gave them the idea. I've never gotten out of the car to get that stop. Checking you. What's the research here? Catch 10. I'm tired of these. I don't want to catch 10. It does tell me when I've caught them, so that is the one nice thing. I think they will do that one day, Ashton. What was I going to? Yeah, no, they've thought of it all. I mean, actually, I should check my boxes in here. They play games with these boxes. Yeah, I checked these already. Do I need a remote? I'm out of remotes. So one thing I like to do every day is I don't care about this box, but it just makes it so I have to scroll more. So I personally claim the box every day just to get out of the way. Any remote raids? Nothing. I wish I can get out of the rest of this park, but the police don't like me being in that part of the park late at night. Can't pass on free stuff. Well, you know what? There's a cost for it. I used to give a good free stuff. Oh, wow, look at all these here. I'm going to shiny check these after I check this. Catch 10, catch 10, catch 10. Stop with these catch 10s already. I want the good stuff. Catch 10. Give me another catch 10. Yeah, they changed the spawn rate for a lot of people. They really reduced the spawn rate, Galaxy. For a lot of people, they're complaining about it. If you go on to Sylph Road, you'll see lots of comments about it. Oh, get out of here. I don't even want to catch you anyway. Catch 10, catch 10, catch 10. Not what I want. Let's see what this one is. And who are you? You're scared of psychics. I am not scared of psychics. Yeah, they reduced a lot of the spawns. A lot of people are complaining about it. Ah, Kecleon, get off there. One of my favorite things to do with Kecleons is I get him almost off, and then I love spinning it so he flies. That's my favorite thing to do, is to make him fly. We're gonna check him. Keck check. Mateo doesn't need that anymore. I'm gonna stop in here for 1 second, and then I'm gonna get yelled at by the police to leave. But we're gonna do a quick catch on him. Check some other ones. You might be a ditto. I'm gonna fast catch you. You're not a ditto. You're not shiny. I don't need to fast catch you. You can't be a ditto. Anything good recently, Ashton? Any more adding to your army of, what do you have, 6 armored Mewtwo? Get out of here. Goodbye. I should not have spun that one. Well, we'll find out later. I'll probably come back in this area later. You're trying to get more. What's your goal? You have 6 armored Mewtwo. Most of them are lucky. What is your end goal? You know, you're spending all this time going for it, and there's a high likelihood it's going to be available during GoFest. You know, they tease that video. So you know that it might be coming out for real. You just realized, uh-oh. We got a thinker here. We're not allowed to do that in this game. You just need to be a robot and follow the rules. Did you do it or did he do it? I didn't do anything. I know what you're talking about, but I didn't do anything. I've been busy working. This is my job here, mister. I got a job to do. These Pokemon aren't going to catch themselves. They're not shiny checking themselves. That's my job tonight. I still got another minute of spatial. I'll probably keep that. I might continue it. Think. No, get out of here. Be a shiny one. I like shiny Scyther. Scyther. That's the word I'm looking for. Not a fast catch. Yeah, I know that one mess with you, Ashton. I just got my shiny Ditto for the first time, so I can give him some more. Hang on a second. Let me pull over. I'm right in front of the police station. It's not a good idea to read my phone while I'm driving. I just got a shiny Ditto for the first time, so I can give you him someday. We got to get through the other 6 lucky trades. Yes, I do have a lucky. Man, I missed that one. Oh, this is my little guy here. I forgot I left him here the other day. It's no, that's not mine. I think I left one here. Is it Quaff? Did I not leave? I obviously didn't leave anything here. So what should I leave here? What should I leave here? Let's leave the boat anchor. That's a good idea. Thanks for the suggestion. Let's leave a boat anchor. Like how big it is. So you guys know you can feed Pokemon berries and it gets you Stardust. And about 1 in every 30 times it gives you, 25, 30 times you can get a candy from that Pokemon. And Banabs have a slightly higher chance of getting candy. I have a shiny, if you're talking about Jan, if you're talking about a shiny Ditto, I already have a shiny Ditto. I don't think I have a shiny Lucky Ditto, but I do have a shiny Ditto. That's an interesting name, Cosmic Wonton. Be blue. No, what's wrong with you? Well, no, my first goal is to get things that are kind of rare, to get them lucky. So easy, like, I'm sorry, but a lot of people have Dittos. Oh, you got the Frostlass, nice. That's a good one. Did you power it up yet? Hey, Cookie. Thanks for popping back. Hope things are good. We're doing well with you. All right. Get this Corphish out of my face. You're not shiny. I know you were in the hospital, and you probably still are. Just checking in. You got your dad into Pokemon Go. That's awesome. I'm a dad also, and guess what? I got my kids into Pokemon Go. Well, one of them. Two of them weren't into it. One of them was. Let's see. I'm going to put in my Ditto. I'm going to put in my shiny Ditto. Wait, I misspelled it. I'm like, don't I know I have one? There's my shiny Ditto. I like him a lot. Yeah, I do need to finish powering up some Pokemon. Let's spin. Why aren't you spinning? Did I miss the stop back there? I think I did, but I really don't want to go back because there's a bunch more this direction. I'm going to go, that's behind me. I'm going to go get those stops, and there's a bunch right there. So I'm headed to those. Do I have any here? I don't want a normal type. I'm abnormal. Not in a rush, consider the Mega isn't even out yet. That is true. One thing you're not in a rush about, everything else you rush around about, but that, you're like, I got all the time in the world. Yep, I'm doing better walking around the hospital. Oh, that's awesome. The fact that you're walking around, yeah, I know you're talking about how your joints were hurting you, if I remember correctly. So the fact that you're up and about, that is very good news. You know exactly what it means. You're always in the rush. You're always trying to get to the next thing here. I remember you trying to get to level 80 was trying to get to it yesterday. You know exactly what I mean. I should have been checking Pokemon before I transferred it for PvP. I'm going to go do that. Get out of here. Get caught. Fine, you better be caught. I want those. Let's take a second and check PvP today. Anything here? So I've been playing other things. So Mateo, what games have you been playing lately if you're not doing Pogo? I mean, there's other games in the world. I didn't realize there's something besides Pogo. What else could be so important? Where am I? Poke Genie. That's what I wanted to check. Let it scan. There's a deer. 97, 95, 92. Nothing good. You all are going to the trash compactor. Yep, goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. No more carps. We got some creeps. What's going on, Zensley? I got a shundo today. Well, yesterday technically, but it's pretty much today. I got a shalundo technically. Very happy about that. Zensley's always doing something. Zensley, I don't know if you're on Rod's stream earlier tonight, but I explained to him what the plan is to do all three Go Fest. Basically, you have to go Fest to Go Fest to Go Fest. It's the only way to do it. The Flabebe was 2 days ago, and today's was the Mantike. That's my buddy right here. Not good, don't want this. Oh, car's coming up behind me, folks, sorry. Turn here. Get out of the car's way. And then turn around. Space in this gym. They are not under construction. This gym is constructed. Why do you lie like that? It wasn't hatched, it was traded to me. Can't be a shalundo without it being traded. So I have a friend who's caught almost 900,000 catches. And he and I went lucky a few weeks ago, and he came to my raid hour today, and I gave him, oh man, I gotta restart the game once that pops up. It doesn't stop. And so I gave him Xerneas, shiny Xerneas, and because he doesn't have the hundo of it at all, and he gave me that, and I got the better part of the deal. He did not get the big good one. All right. And I'm out here trying to find more research. Why am I catching? I've caught so many of these things the last freaking week. So tired of them. That too. Is that too? You still have 0 shundos. Alright, hang on a second, guys. So at 1 a.m., you guys won't see it, but at 1 a.m., my phone goes black and white. I got to shield up so I can undo this so no personal information gets leaked. But my phone goes black and white so that when I'm going to sleep, it's not interesting to me. Let's get rid of that. All right, let's come back. Sorry guys, I need to pull over here. Go in this parking lot. Just raid, nothing to grind. So Cookie, you got a hundo on something? Starbuckaroonies. nothing worthwhile. Spin 5 is nothing I care about. So, okay, if you go to Japan Go Fest, it's 8 days long in Japan, if you include all the citywide. It starts on Monday, May 25th, and it ends June 1st. June 4th, hang on a second. I sent this to Raj. Good night, Jan. Hopefully you can go to sleep. I sent this to Raj. Let me just check one thing here before I do that. All right. So May 25th to June 1st is Japan. June 4th to June 7th is Chicago. And then Copenhagen is June 11th to 14th. And you really have like a day of travel, maybe 2 days of travel between those. You're probably doing just Chicago. Well, I know it. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to save some stuff then to trade with me. Can't do it back to back. I'm gonna try it. You know, it's the 10th anniversary. They're going back to all the OG places. I've never been to Japan. I've never been to East Asia. I've been to India. That's about it. That's as far close to there I've ever been. A wild Caterpie. Why don't you have a cowboy hat? I talked to somebody who talked to somebody at Niantic. Of course, Ensley. When is GoFest? What's so good about GoFest? What's so good about GoFest is normally it's really good, meaning that's like they introduce new Pokemon, or you get, and you do have the highest shiny luck out of all the events. But this year is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon Go. And so we expect them to, the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, the 10th anniversary of Pokemon Go. And we expect them to introduce a lot of good, interesting stuff. So it's going to be fun. So you go in it and you catch lots of things. And there's Pokemon that are just released there. So for example, there were some, so Cookie is new to Pokemon Go. Let's see, Pikas. Let's go with my Pikas. I got some cool Pikas from GoFest. We'll show off the shiny ones here. So during GoFest this year, there was 2 different GoFest. One had Pikas, as you see, there's a Pika right there. And this one was during the GoFest. I was with Raj Gotcha and Dark during that. And so you've got different ones there. Now, if you look here, this one here looks a little bit different. No, not that one. Where's the one with the goggles on the hat? There's ones with goggles on the hat. Do I not have any? There we go. Is this the GoFest one? Nope, that is the GoFest one. There's ones that look a little different. I may not have it because I was just focusing on the shiny ones. Yep, monocles and goggles. Pika. And costume. So let's go to those. So this, see how the goggles are on the hat? Those were at Global GoFest. But the ones with without the goggles on the hat, I was showing you before, the GoFest ones, those are only at GoFest. So there's certain Pokemon, certain Pikas that you can only get at GoFest. And I probably traded out all of mine that I had. Let's double check. Oh, here we go. So these are ones that, that's the global ones. That's more of the global ones. There we go. So you got 2 different kinds there. All right. So monocles and goggles and new Pikachus. So GoFest this year in the United States, there's a big train behind me. GoFest this year in the United States is in Chicago. there's going to be in Tokyo, Japan, and then Copenhagen, Denmark. That's where it's going to be. It starts, the one in Japan starts the May 25th, and then it goes then that one goes for 8 days, and then June 7th in Chicago for 3 days, or June 4th in Chicago for 4 days, and then Copenhagen's the following week. So June 4th through 7th, it's going to be in Chicago. Yep, next event is there. Relu's going to be on the 2K eggs. Let's go. I need a really good one. Yep. Let's get rid of these. Yep, 8 days for Japan. It goes Monday to Monday, both Mondays, 8 days long. It's going to be nuts. So I plan on doing that. I actually plan on going to Japan a week beforehand, actually a little more than a week beforehand, so I can go do some exploring. Because I've never been to Japan. I love the culture. So June 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Those are the days that it's going on. You don't have to do all the days. We really just one main day. Cookie, once you buy a ticket. So Cookie, I know, is a bit young, Zensley. They didn't give me their age and don't want to know their age, but they did mention that they're young. So they'll have to work it out with their parents, that whole thing. Win a raid the wrong kind. I have yet to get any of the research that I want. So actually, you know what? I have copy and paste. Copy. I can copy and paste this into chat. I should probably make this something so that we can do this. Let's do go. Fest. I'm going to do that. Copy. Let's make that a command right now. I can easily do that if I can get this off of here. Come on, phone. Let's do add com. Go fest. There we go. Now we'll have it as a command. So if anyone asks, I can say to do that. I might have to modify it later, but at least I got a start of it. Go tours about Deancy, and we don't know what else. They haven't made any other announcements yet about it. Unless there's an announcement today that I missed. I did see something pop up here. Hang on a second. I'm on my other phone. Yeah, there's a Jakarta party. There's an Indonesia car free day. Oh, so coming up, interesting. There's something coming up where the weekly challenges are going to award Tandem Mouse things. I see that. And Grookey is coming out. Grookey CD Day is going to be cool. Yes. So Latios and Latios are on the global tour ticket. Hey, AB, thanks for popping in. All right. Let's continue collecting some research. I'm kind of running out of research in the area. I might have to go pretty far to get it, but give me one more moment here, folks. Trying to see if there's anything going on in the area. All right, I am going to start heading home. So when do you buy tickets? We don't know yet. Usually they make an announcement very soon that they're going to buy tickets. Usually I'd say in, I think it's in February or March. Unfortunately, air break, I was very tired. I made a mistake, and I threw an excellent throw on the wrong Pokemon. But I'm not complaining. At least it was something that I liked, and this got me to level 80. So, you know what? It made it so that I've got a lot less stress. I can throw Pokeballs however I want. How many Shundos do you have right now? Yeah, Godsley, how many Shundos are you up to? I think you forgot how many you have. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Let's turn on spinning. 74 Shundos. Guy's insane. And I tell the story all the time about how you master balled the Hundo Ray, wasn't it? I think it was a Ray. Thank you. Teeny Corfish. I know I already have you, but what the heck? The Hundo Necrozma, that's what it was. Now that I am, ooh, do I need this one to evolve it? Let's see. Nope, I've already evolved one. Well, I'm gonna hold on to it. Yep, you can do exclamation point chat. And so 10, 50, 60% of the time you catch a Pokemon. That means 40% of the time you don't. It's 50% of the time it can be shiny, and 10% of the time it can be huge or teeny. If anyone has any other ideas of anything to make like that, I wrote that program for the chat. So if anyone else has any other ideas, I thought of one today that I'm going to make. I'm going to make a command to help with Raj to know the counters. So I think it's going to be, you're going to put in the name of a Pokemon, and it's going to tell you what type is the best type to use against it, or types. I don't know if it would make more sense to do that. So, yeah. Yep, you got a huge on Aces. Yeah, I wrote that on there, the one that Ace uses. I fix all the stuff on the back end for Ace, things like that. Ace is a great guy. Come on, spin, spin, spin. Give me stuff. Win a raid, yes. That's what I've been looking for. Not that. There's a few stops straight ahead. I'm going to go do those. Another winter raid. Let's go around here quickly before I get in trouble. Let's get to this parking lot. Let's see what's here. You have space? Yeah, nope, I don't want to do that yet because I don't want to spin more stops. Catch an egg? Nope, don't spin the next stop. Spin it now. Go ahead, spin it now. Spin, spin, spin. Thank you very much. Power up. Nope. All right, now I'm too far to drop something in the gym, or can I do it? Nope, too far. It's all right. I'd rather not get in trouble. Shadow Shadow Groudon or the 5th anniversary Pika. What's the best Shindo Godsley has? Oh, that's a good idea, Cookie. I didn't think of that one. I will do that. Mega is a little bit more challenging, but it's not impossible. I could always add Dynamax. Maybe 20% of the time it can be Dynamax. I like that idea. Shadow is another one I could do, like 10 or 20% of the time. Yeah, something like that. I like your ideas. Those are excellent ideas. The megas, I don't want to make the mega. See, anything, just about anything can be a shadow. I think Pika can't be a shadow, but I think everything else can be shadows. Anything can be Dynamax, but not everything is. But I do like your idea of adding Dynamax. I could also tell it. I could also say anything but a Pika could be shadow. Multiple Shundo costumes. I do like that idea. It's an excellent idea. I'm actually going to send myself a text message to remember that one. That's how much I want to remember it. Add Dynamax to the catch command. Also Shadow. I'm that tired that if I don't do that, I know I won't do it. Terminal, how many Shundos do you have? I'm up to 13 as of today. Well, yesterday. There we go. So that was my 13th one, actually 15th one. I'm sorry, I went to 15. This was my first one I got. It took 6 years from I started to get my first one. This was a lucky trade. We were guaranteed lucky, and me and my friend swapped them, and he got a Shundo Terrakion, and this is what I got out of that. So not a bad thing. The Shaman is only a Shundo because he's bottle capped. Yes, correct. I bottle capped the Shaman. I bottle capped the Karam. The Karam's got the background. What are you doing here? Yep, the double Shundo. I've yet to hear anyone else who's gotten double Shundos. Last year I gave away 6 Shundos. Raj is here. What's Raj doing over here? So you know 4 people have gotten, so I'm the 4th person who's gotten a double Shundo. I mean, it's really not that hard. It's 27 times 27. So it's 125. So it's like 134 or something like that. So it's really not that hard to do it. Yeah, I don't think Mateo has a Shundo, if I remember correctly. Got a shiny Graplock. That's sweet. So what the program does is that I wrote to do this shiny catch, to the catches. First, it goes and asks for any random Pokemon. It's got a list. There's a list of all the 1,025 Pokemon, and it grabs any random Pokemon from that list, and then it'll become. Then it can become. Then it does 50% of the time. It'll be shiny. By the way, guys, I don't know if you know, but McDonald's ended its Pokemon Go partnership right over here. There's a McDonald's, and there's no more gyms there. There used to be a gym there at that McDonald's. stop here and get some gas. My phone is starting to get warm. So in New Jersey, we actually don't pump our own gas. It's the only state in the United States that it's not allowed. You're not allowed to pump your gas. But I do need to get out of the car and type in some codes to the computer so they can put the gas in. I do know how to pump my own gas, but you don't need to. Excuse me 1 second, guys. I'm going to step out for 1 moment, please. 139, 176. I'm back. Shady's back. Zensley, they've been playing for 3 months. I don't know if Cookie is male or female. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Zensley and I were doing every D-Max that we could of the Chansey when we were out in Vancouver. Just a ridiculous number the two of us were doing. Why is my phone in low power mode? That could be causing a problem. Yep, we were together doing that in Vancouver. I want the candy. You got yours in the 7th try? Man, that was crazy. Let's see what my best Dynamax Chansey is. Trading that one away. Here, I probably evolved one, so let's sort by number. Yep, best one's a 96. Nope. You have an unmaxed hundo, man. My first hundo was Coco. Quake Coco? Is that what you meant? Quake Coco, probably? Excuse me, guys. I'll take you out here. Sorry, it was probably too loud there. I apologize. Yep, Quake Coco. You like that song? Zensley, how many hundos do you have registered to the Pokedex? I'm curious. I have not evolved them all mine, but I'm at 602, so I'm probably going to get to 620 or something like that, 610. So I'm curious how many you have registered. 660. Yep, that's what I expected. You're a little bit ahead of me. I wish they had a Nundo Dex. I'm going to turn on Rend for my last few minutes on my drive home. Wait, I want to check you. You shiny? Why not? All right, let's turn on Rend for the last few minutes of the ride home. REND. Turn that off. Use. 10 minutes should get me. You haven't evolved any yet. Yeah, so you're probably about 680 to 700. I want the dust. I want the dust. I'm going to switch over to Ultra Balls. So I can quick catch. Actually, this parking lot I'm coming up to usually is pretty good. It's closed right now, but I'm going to check this one. Where'd you go back here? Why are you back there? Nope. We're going to check. How do you get another form of the Pikas? I have 10 hundos, and one was a mighty Pokemon. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the mighties were very good, very high likelihood of getting it. How do you get the other form of the Pikas? You mean the Pikas in the costumes and stuff like that? Is that what you're asking? So there's lots of events that go on that have Pikas in them, and you just have to attend those other events. Sometimes, and obviously you can trade people and stuff like that, so lots of things like that. What is 098 and 097? You mean those are what you don't have hundos of? Why are you putting what looks like codes in the chat, Zensley? Dex numbers for Kanto. And there's the hundos that you're missing from Kanto? Is that what it is? Okay. So 96 and 97. So you're missing him. 125. So I don't have that. What is 125? Let's find out. Not what I meant to do. 125. Oh, there we go. So it's Electabuzz. 131. What's 131? You're missing a Lapras and wait. 131. Yeah, and then you're missing Porygon. That Drowsy is a hundo? Let's find out. I will not fast catch it. I'll fast catch it, but I'll fast catch with a berry. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3 shakes. I got 1 hundo so far today. Nope, we're still at 1. Can't hurt to check. Trying to catch them all anyway. Let's see, I got a spot here I can slow down at. Maybe this is the hundo you think I was finding? I keep tapping on my buddy. I'm not used to my shundo being on the screen here. I keep tapping on it, thinking that it's something to tap on. I don't even know why I'm catching some of these. What are you? You're a little tortuga. Little baby tortuga. And you don't want to get caught. You're not nice to me, are you? Get caught. Let's catch you. I like Clefairy. No! Didn't fast catch that one. I don't know why I'm catching you. I don't need you. Let's see if I gotten everything here. Yep. What's this? What's this? What's this? Forgot to fast catch that one. Rip. I'm doing one-handed fast catching, so I can't do it all the time well. Most of the time I do it, but not all the time. What don't you want to do? Your job is to get caught. You have one job only. What the heck? Wild Murkrow. Yeah, I could trade. I like trading. Be shiny. Nope. Oh, wait. I missed some stops over there. I should go check. Let's go around there and check. You know what? I have to go so far out of the way to get there. I got another stop over here, but I don't want to go all that far out of the way. All right. I got a good stopping place here. I should clear out my bag a little bit. I'm catching these because I have very few XLs. I've powered up so many things with these guys. Be a shiny, not a shiny. You can be shiny and you're not a shiny. You have 24,000 trades. Yeah, I don't trade a lot. You are crazy with your trades. I need to catch you because I need some more candy. All right, quick check before I start going. Ah, got a Nundo. Clefairy's a Nundo. I've caught a Nundo and a Hundo today. That's a pretty dang good day. What's going on here? All right. PvP. Time to quick scan these. Well, I'll see you around, Mateo. Thanks for stopping in. Trash this rat afterwards if I don't need it. So let's scan these. Pink, 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 pink. Ooh, you look like you're pretty good. What are you? Rank 31. Well, let's try it for now. We'll save this and come back to it. Good night, Mateo. Thanks for stopping in. Happy to see you. And the rest of you guys are going to the meat grinder. Oh, wait, I didn't check that. Did not check you. 12 point, no, I need 13, 13. You're not big enough. What else are we trashing today? How many are we up to? 34. I'm going to save that to trade. And a lot of stuff I got to save to trade. I better start trading. I think I'm going to go home and trade. Yes, Cookie. So I paid for an extra feature. It's a one-time fee. And so Poke Genie can tell you how good the Pokemon are for things like PvP. It can also tell you just overall how good they are. So if, for example, here, let's take a 3-star. Let's see what's a 3-star I caught recently. So this one here is a 3-star. So if I take a screenshot of it, there's also another way to do it, but it doesn't work while I'm streaming. And so you'll see it's a 91%. And it tells me it's a good Pokemon. It also tells me the level. You can see right in that corner over there, it's hard to see with my finger, but it says LVL 16. It tells you what level it is and stuff like that. It can also tell you, and you go to evolve it, what it's going to turn into. So if I evolve it to an Oinkoloing, it's going to be, the CP is going to be 131, and then I can see if I max it out, what it's going to be. So there's a lot of things that's useful here. There's a one-time fee. I think it's $3 or $5 American for you to do it. Also, how do you get the 4-feet Palkia? Ah, very good question. So there's different types of Palkias. So there's the original Palkia, which is this one right here. I just got this one today. I caught it from the December pass, had it in it. You had to get to level 100. And then this one here is during special events. This is called Origin Form, and it has this special move you can see called Spatial Rend, and that's the thing I've been using. So here, I'll show you what it does. So if you look around at what Pokemon I can see, I can't see very far. And then when I turn on Spatial Rend, so I named it Rend. That way I can easily find it. And when I turn this on, you're going to see I'm going to get a lot more Pokemon that I can see. So it makes it so you can see further and catch further. So nothing here to see right now, but you can see that the line pops out, and that shows you where it gets to. A little further. I do have a route that I'm going to do right now. You can get it only during special events, or you can trade for it. This is a long route that I made from this pizza place that I'm at right here towards close to home. So, but if you know somebody who has it, that's the one you can definitely trade for it. Any raids? No raids. I want to catch this last one. I've only caught 4 Pokemon. I got to catch the rest of these. I want to finish that research up. Yep, you only got the one from the December Go Pass is probably the one that you have. So there's 2 Pokemon that are like that. There's Palkia and Dialga, and they both have 2 different forms. I'll show you the Palkia form in a second. So I love your questions. So there's Palkia that you showed you, and then Dialga. So there's 2 forms. There's one like this. Rawr. Rawr. And then there's this kind here. Yep. And so this kind here has another special move. This is called Roar of Time. This move freezes stuff. So if you have an incense going, if you have a star piece going, that's what it does. It makes it so that those get extended for even further. So I've saved a bunch of those. So my recommendation would be to meet up with somebody, find somebody that has those. Any space in here for me? None for me. What's wrong with you guys? I thought you'd learn to share. Who is it? Anybody I need? Oh, might as well do these. And how do you get that special one? Yeah. So you have to get those. You can only get those through trading right now. There's special events that happen usually around once every other year, or sometimes once a year. This person's name looks like they just smashed a bunch of letters. CFC DDU DFG UGG XHZ. Oh no, there's a lot of people that have both of them. It doesn't have to be just hardcore players. There's most people have it. I would say, so I don't know if you've heard of the app called Campfire. If you open up this app here called Campfire, you can see what, if you click on the map, you'll see what's going on in the area. And if you click on groups, then you can look for groups in your area. So that's where I am right now. I'm close to the New York-New Jersey border. And then if you look around, you can see those dots are different groups that are in the area. And the reason what I'm trying to do is to bring you over to a group that looks a little bit different than the others. Where is it? Nutley. So you see how that one looks a little bit different right there? This is one with the community ambassador. And so all these groups have people in the area, but those groups give, the community ambassadors got extra special stuff that they can do. And I'm part of that group, and a good friend of mine is a community ambassador. So if you want to find people to do things with and to trade with, you want to do that. You want to find groups with a community ambassador in it. I shouldn't be trashing any more berries, I'm realizing, to get through all of those that I got to do. So, and then also those groups have meetups. Like I had a meetup today that I posted in that group for Raid Hour. When you jumped on my stream earlier, it was the end of Raid Hour. And I posted it in my group and said, I'm going to be there from 6 to 7. Yes, 6 to 7. I know I said that, guys. So from 6 to 7, I'm going to be there. And people came and came with me and did stuff with it. All right, be a shiny one already. No shiny. So I don't know if you can tell with the spatial wren, but I can see much further than I normally can. That's what this spatial wren gives me. All those Pokemon are far out there. There's a stop right here I want to spin. Let's get a little closer. Anything to shiny check? Shiny check you. I want you to be shiny because you're one of the better brown shinies ever. What's going on here? Folks, don't do that. Excellent throw. What's this? What's this? I don't want to evolve a Pokemon. So you can get it. You could get it when there's a special event. And so when they have a special event, they do announce those ahead of time. Kind of like how this weekend they announced that it's Kyurem Raid Day. And the Kyurem Fusion Energy, that's a very special event. Last time that happened was a year ago. And so it's one that you definitely want to go for. And if they do this now, I don't think they're going to do another one for more than a year. It's going to be a long time before they do more. What's popping up here? Catch 10, might as well do it since I know I'm not going to get any more soon. Let me double check though, hang on. So they announced the events ahead of time. They did it for Go Wild 2 years ago. They did it for the tour last year or the year before, so they've done them a bunch. Do you want to join me for one raid? I will be doing a lot of remote raids, and I'd be happy to join you. It depends upon what time your raids are and stuff like that. I don't know, but yes, if I will be streaming most of the time, that I'll be doing the remote raids. When I'm doing my own raids, when it's New York City time, it's 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. I won't be streaming during that time, I don't think, because I want to do the raids and focus on that. But for the remote raids, we get 20 on Friday and 20 on Saturday. I will most likely be streaming doing all those and helping the community out, inviting them to raids and stuff. So yeah, I'd be happy to, nope, don't spin. I need to catch a few more, 5 more before we spin here. So I'm just catching 5 random ones and then I want to spin. By the way, I'm going to show you guys a little tip. If you notice that I started the route way back over there, and even though I'm off the route, it's still following me. So if you go parallel to the route, you can still get credit for doing the route. So it's okay to not follow the route exactly, and you'll still get credit for it. I didn't fast catch that one. What time will it be in Colorado? So my rate, New York City is 2 hours ahead of that. Come on. Oh, I should have used that. That's okay. So when, if I remember correctly, so right now I bet you for you in Colorado, if you're in Colorado right now, it's going to be 11:46 p.m. Pretty late. I'm surprised you're up this late. So it's 1:46 right now for me, or 1:47 for me, a.m. So you're 2 hours different than I am. So when my raids start at 2 o'clock, it's going to be 12 o'clock for you. So I will be online on Friday. I can actually tell you in Poke Genie. Hang on, let's see what time. Poke Genie has a good start time. I can usually start before Poke Genie, but let's see what time at Poke Genie says that they start. If you scroll to the very bottom of Poke Genie, it'll tell you what's coming on. So 1 day and 18 hours and 42 minutes. So a day and 3/4 from now. So that's going to be, that is going to be at 4:30. Am I doing the math right? 4:30 on Friday. So, oh no, I understand that. But if you have a raid there, do you have a gym when you're in the hospital? Is there a gym that's going to be in the hospital? Is there, or is it just a Pokestop? So, because I will remote to you. If you have a gym over there that you can reach and you can use a regular raid pass for it, near me, but I got to get up. All right, well, as long as you can get to it, so if I would recommend you spend some time just relaxing for it, here's what I'll make a deal with you, is that your raids will start at 4 p.m. my time, and they're going to go to 4 p.m. They're going to go till 5, 6, 7. So they'll go to 7 p.m. my time. I will do my absolute very best. Can't promise I'm definitely going to be able to do it, but I'll do everything I can to try to make one of your raids. I will. If you don't even have to. I don't have to be streaming. You can just invite me, and if I see your invitation to a raid, I will make sure that I jump into it. Unless something goes on that I didn't save it, but what I plan on doing is saving most of my raids on Saturday for after my raid day. That way I can make sure that I get the right amount of energy. So if you send me a raid, I will do my very best to get in one of the raids. So you're going to host it for me. No, it doesn't matter what time. You can host it, even if it's during my raid time. It's not, my raids are not that important, that I would be very happy to jump in and help you. And I can tell you, even if it's just the two of us, we'd be able to win the raid. I know that. It's a raid that is very winnable for two people, and you don't have to be that powerful. So, kind of glitched right now. Yeah, the screen, I know, but the live is caught up. I watched the live on my other phone. I'll just show you guys when I'm on the phone. I accidentally locked my phone, and I will show you what it looks like. Give it a second. Yep, we're caught back up. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick view of what I look at. So let's turn this off here. All right, and I'm going to turn my camera on. So this is my other phone, and so you're going to see the camera on it in a minute. And I see the chat below it, and then I have my car set up where I see, so I can use this phone to get me the GPS directions, and that makes it so that I can, if I need to do something with the GPS, I can see all around. It's the safest way of doing it. And I have my phones mounted on 2 different mounts. I'll actually show you how it's mounted. Let me show you one more thing now that I'm stopped. So I can take this phone off and put it, turn the light on. And so that's my phone that I use for my chatting. And this is what I look like. Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm actually wearing a Pikachu shirt right here. So this is me. And this is what's going on. So a lot of people are surprised about my big long beard, but I like the beard. So I've had a beard for about 3 years now. I've always had a little bit of, always for many years I've had a little bit of scruff, but decided to grow the beard all the way out. So that's my setup over here. So I've got 2 phones wired up. One phone has, it's not possible for me to show it to you, but I can show you this. One more thing I'll show you, hang on. So you can see how you guys can hear me. Let's turn this around. So right over here I've got a wireless microphone, and connected to my phone I've got the other side of it, and that's how you can hear me. So I'm going to tap the microphone. That's what it sounds like when I tap it. All right. So Mateo, if you have egg space, so here's a little tip I'll give you. So Mateo gives you some pretty cool gifts at the end of a route, but if you have egg space, so if I had space over here for an egg, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drive a little more before I get Mateo, so I get that egg space cleared up. I like Mateo's eggs because he gives you unique stuff. So if I just drive around the corner here, I'll probably be able to finish that up. I do walk very often. When I was talking to you earlier today, I was walking around the mall doing those raids and doing some other things. Actually, now that it's after midnight, I remember that I owed you a gift. I think I saved that gift. Remember I showed you that one? Let's see here. Here you go. I am going to send you that gift that I showed you earlier. Hang on a second. I don't want to get in a car accident. I think I saved one. If not, next time I go there, I will get you one. Here we go. A drift to the mall. So remember to save this one. I showed you that picture earlier. I remember that. Well, I hope you're out of the hospital too. And if you send me, like I said, anytime that day you send me a raid invite, I will definitely do that. So I hope you feel better. You seem like you're very nice. Very kind person. I sure hope you feel better. Believe it or not, I've only been doing the streaming now. I see that you saved the postcard. That's the one that I showed you where I got it from before. All right. I've only been doing this live streaming for about 3 weeks now, but I have lots of friends who are streamers that I've done a lot of things with them, and so I learned about how to do it from other people. So good. I like teaching about Pokemon and talking about it, and a lot of people have learned that they come to me and ask me questions, and so because of that, a lot of people are like, you should really start up something about it. So I figured, why not? Let me start up Pogo Tips. So I have a friend, he was in here in the chat earlier today. His name is Dark. Ooh, wow, this looks like a really good one. Rank 5. I might have a better one, but for now I'm going to save that. That is a really good one for PvP. Let's do that. Let's make sure we save that one. Where'd you go? Oh, wrong one. PvP today. So my job, I teach a lot of my job. So I work in computers and I teach people about computers and stuff like that. So I'm very comfortable talking to a lot of people. I've talked to rooms full of hundreds of people and rooms full of 2 and 3 people. So I'm happy to give explanations and stuff like that. And so because of all that, people are very encouraging me to do this. So I'm very happy to help people out, answer questions. I'm sure you can tell I like answering a lot of questions. Yep, that'd be awesome. Well, to join in my streams, you're going to need a remote raid pass. So I think you're going to need to talk to some people about getting some coins to do that. If you want to, but again, I recommend if you can, if you're going to be able to do raids, if there's 2 gyms near you that you can do raids at. One gym, it's not worth buying that $5 pass that I showed you in the store earlier today. So if you've got 2 gyms nearby, every 30 minutes you're going to get 2 raids, and as long as you can do those 2 raids every 30 minutes, that's going to get you 6. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 of them. So they'll get you 10 raids to get done. And I still haven't hatched those eggs. Come on, eggs, will you hatch already? Hey, Tyler. Thanks for popping in. I'm talking to Cookie a bit. I see there's some other people watching. And how are you doing? I know you weren't feeling well earlier, Tyler. You feeling better? So there are 2 gyms at the hospital. Good. Okay. So if you still are there on Saturday, I would say, and you can get to both of those gyms, you're feeling well enough that you can get to both of those, then it's probably worth buying that $5 pass. But if not, if you're not feeling well enough to do it, you do get 7 free ones, and then I would use coins to buy a few more passes. So I'd get the green passes. The remote passes, the remote passes cost more coins. Obviously, it'll get you so you can do remotes and stuff like that. But there are some gyms. Okay. Yeah, bro. Always try to stop by and say hi again. I appreciate it. So if you feel better, you can go back to your house. Well, I hope you do get better enough to go back home. One of my daughters, she's 23 years old now, but when she was, let's see, she must have been 9 years old. Again, don't say your age. Please don't say your age or anything about how old you are. Please don't do that. I don't want you to say that in the stream. But when my daughter was 9 years old, she woke up one morning feeling really sick, throwing up and everything like that. And I brought her to an urgent care and immediately they told me to take her to the hospital. And about 6 hours later, she had her appendix taken out. Her appendix was about to pop and she was feeling really bad. So and then she had to stay overnight in the hospital. I've had to sleep in the hospital a few times with my kids in there. So I know the hospitals and stuff like that. Not fun. Actually, a funny story is that when my younger daughter was born, I had the flu. Hang on a second, guys. Let me see if I can get these guys on camera. Hello, dear. Let's see. Hang on. I don't know if it's going to work here. Can I get the light to come on? There we go. There's a deer right there. And there's another one right there. Let's see. Is this showing up on the live? Yes, it is. So it's pretty dark, but the camera is making it so it's lighter so you can see them. Hello, dear. Hello. People are like, why is this guy stopping in the middle of the road just taking a camera out? So, yep. My son does wrestling, and he hurt his shoulder recently, so I've got lots of experience and stuff. You're naked. You used to have clothes on. I used to hate this Pokemon. So hard to catch. Well, I'm sure your dad is doing what's best for you. That's the important thing. The most important thing is for you to get better. And I know it's pretty rough. When you're a kid and you want to go home, you want to see your friends, you want to play with your stuff. Hopefully they feed you well there. They usually do. And will these eggs ever hatch? These are the slowest hatching eggs ever. Oh, one did hatch. I was not paying attention. Well, that's awesome to have a great parents that are taking care of you. Father, mother, whoever it is. All right. So now that I have an egg slot, you're going to see something in here. I always like to send a gift with a sticker. Sometimes throw in some cool stickers. That's from another fest a while ago. So, hey, Pokemon. We got Pokemon in a Pokemon stream. That's a cool gift. Look at that. I always like to look at the other things that they have. I'm taking a picture. This looks like it's from Tibet or something like that. I'm going to have to put this into Google Translate later. Hey, Pokemon, why do you want to get my friend code? I'm happy to share it for some reasons. I'm not currently doing raids. It is really late in the morning. It's 2 a.m. for me. No, it's in Tokyo. You want to be friends. So I really only add people if they're going to do raids. So I have 500 friends, 512 friends, and I don't have enough time to send out all the gifts and stuff like that. So again, I'm happy to add you if we were doing raids, but I'm currently not doing any raids. All right. So here, hopefully I got the egg from it. Nope, not the egg from Mateo. I don't get it every time. And let's finish this route. So if we're doing raids, then that'd be another story. Again, I'm always happy to give out my code for the right reasons. And now my buddy got another heart there. If you want to get friends, if you notice, I'm going to post my Discord link. You're welcome to go into my Discord, and I have a section there that's to add friends that people posted their codes. So if you can put a little bit of effort into it, you can definitely get access to it. Or if you can't tap that link, if you go to my profile, it's also in my profile. So yeah, I'm happy to get you friends, and see, I'm solving your problem. And that's the rule that I've made. Especially when people come in my chat and they're not very nice and come in and just demand things and come on bro and stuff like that. That's I'm here helping people out, answering questions. I'm here doing things with people, and you just come in and demanding. So nope, if you keep demanding the code, I will be timing you out, making it so you can't chat. That is not, if you've not been in here long enough to even see the rules, but I'm going to repost the rules so you can read what they are. And obviously you need to learn some manners because you're not being very nice about stuff. So if I wanted to add you, I'd post my code. Watch this. You could even type !point code, and you're going to see that I have blocked it. So my goal here is to educate people and to do raids with people and stuff like that. And I've got lots of friends in here that can tell you that I'm very nice about things. But I expect you to be nice to me back. So I'm here to help you. I'm not here for you to get angry with me and tell me things and stuff like that. It's not very nice the way you've been coming in here and treating me. So I enjoy talking to people and helping people out with Pokemon. I enjoy adding people for raids. And I even add people, if you came in here and made up a story and said to me, hey, I've got a research I need to do, and I need to add a friend to complete that research, I would ask you which research it is, because I can look it up. I know a lot of the researchers that have that. And as long as you're telling me the truth, I'd be happy to add you. But not the way your attitude was. If there's anybody else in here who's watching, who wants to get added for raids, again, come on in, give me a reason why you want to get added. And my next question would be, what is your in-game name? I'd be happy to add you. I just want to show you one more thing. These are people that added me when I posted my code and never told me what their in-game name was or why they wanted me to add them. So I did not accept their friend request. So thanks, Pokemon. I appreciate you being nice. But like I said, that's not going to get my code. My code is, I would give out if I was doing raids, if you told me you had a remote raid pass and what kind of raids you wanted to do and stuff like that. So again, happy to add you for right reasons, stuff like that. You won't be angry with me. I want to boss you around. I won't be angry with you. I want to boss you around. I won't make you do that. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? I'm a bit confused, but I'm assuming that English is not your first language, which is fine. So I'm not gonna, I assume what you're just saying is that you're trying to apologize, which is fine. I appreciate that. So just chill out, hang out, ask questions. Cookie's been asking a lot of good questions, understanding how the game works. I've been playing this game since it started, and you know, Cookie, let's see if his behavior changes. I appreciate you trying to help out. If his behavior doesn't change, then I can also block him from being able to chat. I like to have nice people here in chat. He won't. You think he meant I won't instead of I want. I won't be angry with you. I won't boss you around. Yep, no, that's fine. Again, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. So far his attitude seems to be getting a little bit better, and I'm going to let it go. All good. Thank you for trying to help, Cookie. I really appreciate it. All right, let's drop something else in here. One thing people ask, why do I drop traded Pokemon in here? That way, that Pokemon is one that I can't trade. So, here we go. Should you get the Deluxe Pass? The Go Pass, so I assume you're talking about the pass for this right here. The reason why I like this month's pass is so you can guarantee yourself, for $8. So you can guarantee yourself when you get to level, where is it? Not far enough down to get all the way down here. So as long as you're going to be able to earn enough energy to get this, the Lucky Trinket makes it so that if you're 2 hearts with somebody, you can guarantee that you're going to get a lucky trade the next time you do a trade. And I don't know if I think you were in my stream earlier when I did that lucky trade and I got that perfect shiny Pokemon. I got another Shundo. So if you have the money, if you think you're going to get there, so here's a question for you, Cookie. All right, good night, Cookie. It's definitely time to go to bed. So I'm sure we'll chat in the next few days. I plan on streaming tomorrow evening, my time also. So have a good night and make sure you do what you need to do to get yourself feeling better. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate the questions that you have. Very good questions. And with that, folks, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to head home. I'm just a couple minutes from home. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. If we got 1 more minute, once I go around and I'm able to spin these stops, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to be frozen in your tracks. Not what I want to do right now. Hatchet another egg. Another indeedy. Thanks for stopping by, AB. Really appreciate it. Everybody here comes in is nice. 3 winter raids. Time to do some raids in the morning. Got all set for that. Bad news is that there's not many winter raids in my area, apparently. All right, thank you all for coming in. This has been really wonderful. Thank all my mods who've been helping me out. Thank you, Nightbot, for helping me out. And really appreciate it. Everybody comes in, just watching, give a last double tap, give me a like on the stream. Helps out a lot. And this has been Pogo Tips with just the tips.